Strangeheart joins us live now on We Found New Music for a 3-song set.
I'm so much better than your boyfriend. When it goes wrong, who do you turn to again? I listen when you say that no one listens to you. I'm so much better than your boyfriend. I'm so much better than your boyfriend. I'm so much better, and I'm twice the man. I'm so much better than your boyfriend, but I'm afraid I'm gonna lose in the end. You don't even know that I want you, and I'm real when no one else is true. I'm so much better than your boyfriend. I'm so much better than your boyfriend. I'm so much better, and I'm twice the man. I'm so much better than your boyfriend. I'm so much better, and I'm twice the man. I'm so much better than your boyfriend. I'm so much better, and I'm twice the man. I'm so much better than your boyfriend. I'm so much better, and I'm twice the man. Take you to the city, we can get dressed up and pretty. We'll beat the hell out of this town. You can put on all your makeup and we'll dye your hair and shake up every person that we come around. With your looks and your legs, every stride that you take is turning heads and dropping jaws, and I'm the one to call you my girl. Shitty after our night in the city. Taylor Street and Cary with hangover like nothing else. With your looks and your hair, holding hands, we don't care. You're turning heads and dropping jaws, and I'm the one to call you my girl. All it took was your face, every smile that you make is turning heads and dropping jaws, and I'm so proud to call you my girl. It's not safe, stay inside, it's okay. Translate on the phone that you're never coming home, but leaving for Hawaii, oh it's such a long way. I'm begging baby please stay. How are you for my friends? I feel my heart in my chest, I saw it all on the net. You never told me you left. When you call me to cry, I hope this baby cry. I know you left me to die. Hey, I know it's gonna be this way. It doesn't matter if my heart breaks, I know she's gonna do it anyway. Hey, I know you better find an alibi. You'll get so lonely, I'm the only eye. You'll be the only one for miles and miles. Ha! But they tell me now that I'm safer in my house. I get the itch to go out, I wanna see it all. Open up the front door, and you tell me now that you'll never work it out. And the shots are so loud, let me out, I don't care if I don't make it back here. Hey, I know it's gonna be this way. It doesn't matter if my heart breaks, I know she's gonna do it anyway. Hey, I know you better find an alibi. You'll get so lonely, I'm the only eye. You'll be the only one for miles and miles. Hey, I know it's gonna be this way. It doesn't matter if my heart breaks, I know she's gonna do it anyway. Hey, I know you better find an alibi. You'll get so lonely, I'm the only eye. You'll be the only only one for miles and miles and miles and miles and miles and miles.
All right, you're listening to a live set by Strangeheart in the Laguna Beach KX935 studio. They have a full-length album out now.
My name is Jeff, and I play keys, and I sing.
I'm Brandon, and I play bass and sing backup.
I'm Carlito. I play guitar.
My name is James. I play the drums.
That's right. And you guys did a full-on setup in here tonight. We had a lot of fun setting that up. Definitely pulled it off.
We did it!
I was really impressed. Very impressed with what you guys were able to pull together tonight. Of course, with the help from our Monoprice mixer over here.
Yes.
Which everyone was very impressed with.
Yeah. It's really happy to see that.
So what songs did you just play for us, and are they on the full length?
Yes, all 3 songs are on the full length. The first song was Twice the Man, and that was a very broken down version. It's on the record, it's a pop song. I played it a little more sad and dramatic, I guess. And then the second song was All It Took, and the third song was called Problems.
Awesome, man. Okay, and the album is obviously out now.
Yeah, the album came out May 6th on digital retailers, iTunes and Amazon. And
Is it a self-titled album?
It is not we have a self-titled song, but it's not.
Yes, you do.
It is not a self-titled album. The album's called The Common Theme.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great. And I believe that's the name of one of your songs.
That is the name of one of the songs. Yeah.
Cool. Well, let me hear a little bit about your background, kind of where you're from, and how the band came together.
So, background of the band: I was in a San Francisco indie band called Young Digerati, and basically I was in that for a couple years, and then towards the very end, Brandon joined the band on the bass, and it was probably for a couple weeks.
Yeah, short time.
Yeah, and then because just the way things went, we were signed, we got dropped, and it's like you put so much effort into something and into a couple years, and nothing comes out of it, and it's like really damaging.
Yeah.
So it was just time for a change, and Brandon and I were kind of writing for Young Digerati together. As soon as he joined, me and him started writing together, and then it didn't really sound like Young Digerati, so it was like, well, this is something else. And then his brother approached us, was like, hey, come crash on my couch in LA, and we were like, well, yeah, let's go. And then so that's how we ended up down here.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Strangeheart was born, and this was like 2012. You guys, how long have you guys?
This was November of 2012, and then
Okay.
and then we released one of the first songs that we had worked on together, called "In Another Life."
Which we
That
love.
was February 2013, and
And you know who turned me on to you guys was the eighth grader
Oh yeah.
from NorCal.
I love Jay.
Yeah, Jay's
Yeah.
cool.
Shout out to Jay right now.
So exactly, Jay, the eighth grader. We'll be bringing him in the studio next month because he's playing Blind Date,
Sweet.
which we also present. So you're from NorCal, San Francisco area then, or
Central Valley, really.
Okay.
Modesto. I guess
Cool.
we claim Modesto.
Yeah.
Um,
But the old band primarily played in the Bay, so
Okay,
yeah.
got it. I figured maybe that's how you know Jay.
Yeah, that is kind of, yeah, totally.
Yeah, from being from the same general area.
Yep.
That's cool. So tell me about LAPC.
LAPC. James. So LAPC. So it was just Brandon and I when the band started, and then in another life when we released it, it kind of took off, did well on some blogs, and we're like, oh, we need a band, and we really struggled for about a year trying to put one together, and then I got a new job, slanging coffee on a coffee truck, and the office was out in the middle of Van Nuys in the valley,
Nice.
the real valley, because when I say the valley, I think home, but people think San Fernando
Yeah,
Valley, and it's, yeah, whatever.
this
But
is the real valley. Okay,
yeah,
got it.
so I end up in the valley for work, and I walk into the coffee office, and there's half coffee office, half music studio, like something straight up out of Wayne's World, or it's like Wayne's World meets Neverland. And I was like, are you freaking kidding me? There's like streamers hanging down, and people hanging on like circus trapeze stuff, and people making music, and
Wow.
I'm like, this is the place for me. I found the right job. This is all in the same place. man, and I met James, and we didn't probably hit it off at first. I think I hit it off with your sister
Yeah,
first.
you knew my sister first.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Marissa.
Marissa.
What happened there? Okay.
We're good friends.
All right.
So anyways, once we get enough material for a record, and we started working in a studio in Van Nuys called Phonogenic, with our current producer Ron Pink. It was all electronic tracks, and it was like, hey, let's bring a drummer in. And Marissa's always been like, my brother's a really good drummer, and I've seen him play a couple times. And then I remember at work I was playing a track, James just started playing to it, and I was like, whoa. And so I was like, you want to play on the record? And so
Yes.
he said
All
yes.
right.
So he came in, he played on the record, and now the LAPC is kind of like, I don't know, you want to talk about the LAPC a little bit, James?
Yeah. What is the LAPC?
The LAPC is is an artist collective, you could say. It's LA Producers Club, where we have talented producers from a lot of from all over LA actually that come through. We have open mic nights on
Nice.
every week.
Every Wednesday.
Are you in a lot of the bands? Like, because you
Yeah.
drum, everybody needs a drummer.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Try to talk right into this.
The LAPC was formed maybe 3 years ago, just for this purpose right here of bringing in just sweet people. And Jeff came in, and Carlito here that plays the guitar. He's also we know him through the LAPC.
All right.
Yeah.
Through another producer.
Right on.
So we're just all Magic Bronson.
Okay.
Magic
Yeah.
Bronson.
We'll have to stop by sometime.
Yeah, you should. It's an awesome place. And probably.
I'm waiting for the invite, man.
Hey, open mic every Wednesday starts at 8, goes to midnight.
All right. Cool.
Oh, starts at 9. Starts at 9, goes to midnight.
Yeah.
Starts at 8 for me.
I'm sure
So-
they'd love you giving this plug for them. You should definitely link them to this interview.
Well, I consider myself a member.
There
of
you
the
go.
LAPCA. We all are. It is a tribe.
All right, cool. Awesome, man. Well, so your style is so unique. Where did this come from? What bands are you guys influenced by? Like, this style, what is this style that you play, and who are you influenced by?
The style. Wow, it comes.
Indie pop?
It's indie pop, yeah. It comes from, like, I was telling Carlito when I started writing songs, because I started playing piano at a young age and then kind of quit and then didn't start playing music again until after high school. And I felt like pop was just kind of what came naturally, and so I just kind of went with it. And but over the last, I don't know, 3 or 4 years, I've been listening, like, The Cure is probably my favorite band of all time. And
You hear it in your sound.
yeah, Robert Smith is definitely one of my main influences. And then the other guys, I'll let
How about you
them
guys?
tell you.
Yeah, I mean, for me, it's a lot of 80s music.
Mhm.
And I think that's kind of what connected me and Jeff in the first place.
Awesome.
I listened to a lot of indie rock growing up, a lot of rock music as well. And that kind of influenced
I don't know.
my playing. I also played drums and guitar as well. So when
Wow.
I originally started playing drums as a musician and became more of a rock drummer, and then it wasn't until I started playing guitars where I became more, I guess, into indie music and
Mhm.
80s and that kind of thing.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
So very 80s influenced, the band is.
The band,
And obviously,
I mean,
most modern indie is 80s influenced anyway.
Sure, absolutely.
But yeah, that's cool. All right, well, talk about the new record a little bit more. How many tracks and what kind of, is there a general theme, or is it just kind of your favorite tracks from, I'm sure you have a lot more tracks than just what you put on the album.
We do, but these ones all felt pretty cohesive.
Yeah.
And it's an 11 track album, about 40 minutes, and the common theme would be girls.
Okay.
So I guess pretty much every song is either about
Women.
a girl, or about moving and leaving the central. I don't know.
That's cool.
But there is a
Whatever comes to you, basically.
Love.
Yeah.
That's cool. But love and girls sounds about right.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, it works right by the beach here too. It's kind of fun songs about girls and love.
The girl's breaking his heart the most.
Yeah, which girl is breaking your heart the most right now?
Oh man, you know, it's been
Heavy question.
it's been a while since my heart's been broken, and so I'm like, man, how do people come up with lyrics when they're not like
Yeah.
struggling in a relationship? What is going on?
Yeah, Adele.
I feel really weird talking about this because it's kind of lame. Man, I'm kind of lame, right?
No,
Jeff Swift.
not at all. Not at all. You're romantic.
It's all right.
Thank you.
You make fun, quirky pop, indie pop songs, and it all seems to come together.
Yeah.
I'm a fan. I think our listeners are a fan. We continue to play you here. All right, cool. So you have the full-length album out.
Yep.
Any plans for the future?
Well, right now we're signed with Paradigm Talent Agency, so hopefully, things will lead to touring or more shows. We do have some shows lined up, but we want to eventually tour. We want to tour on this record. I guess that's kind of like the main goal is tour on the record.
Yeah,
So,
definitely.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Well, where can people find your music?
We have some songs off the record up on SoundCloud. The record's available on iTunes, Amazon, Google, Spotify. So Strangeheart on Spotify. That's a good place to listen to it because it's free.
All right, yeah, definitely.
and
it's a
I'm
good way to get
actually-
into the band.
I'm all for that. So
Well, I mean,
That
it'll
was-
probably get them to come out to your shows and support you one step at a time.
yeah.
All right, man. Well, thank you guys so much for joining us, and we hope to have you in here again soon.
Yeah, Grant, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, yeah, this is Strangeheart again in the studio at We Funny Music, KX 93.5.